Nashville has been very long.
Yeah, it's been.
Yes, I know that we've only had songs on the radio for a couple of years now, but we celebrate 15 years traveling as a family this October. And so Reed and Neil were still in Superman pajamas when we got started.
Again, this was 15 years ago.
They've moved to Avengers pajamas these days, but that's not true.
No, it's not.
I don't think it's true, is it?
No.
Okay.
But it's been amazing. We've played every single kind of venue you can imagine, where there were more people on stage and out in the crowd when it's been storming. And I think all those things have made us into the artists we are today. I think nothing can surprise us at this point.
Well, I remember one show in particular in the early days. It was this father-son camp.
Yeah.
And
One father, one son.
Yeah, one father and one son showed up, and so, like Neil said, there were more people on stage than out in the crowd. And those days we had like 30 songs on a set list. We had no idea what we were doing, and I remember the little boy like begging his dad to leave about halfway, in the middle of the set. And so I do think that all those moments have really made the road so rich and so wonderful. We haven't had any shortcuts, but it certainly makes this side of the road, that much more precious, and we still have such a long way to go. Oh, wow. Everybody's story is so different. I'm trying to think.
I love the fact that you have artists like, Brad Paisley, Tim McGraw that still remain relevant even in, today's marketplace and with the current way music is. But then you have a lot of, new artists, stretching the boundaries of country music as well.
Well, and Eric Church, we're big fans of his and have been for a long time. And what I love about Eric is, his persistence as an artist, his, true to selfness with his art. And it's just so cool to see all of us, catch up to what he's always known about his artistry and what the fans have always known about it. It's really exciting to see him explode. My feet are very unhappy with me most days. And, but, I'm a whopping 5'2". So, the world looks better at a little bit more height. So, I think the most dangerous heel experience I had was on the ACM Awards when we did Done, and we popped up out of the toasters. That took me a long time to practice, but I was pretty proud of these ankles and those shoes.
Yes, Kimberly looks up to Reed and me.
I do, literally.
Okay.
It was a good joke. Yes.
Yeah, well, we're even now planning, the staging for our tour because Dale Beat of 2014, we're planning heading out on our tour of our own, starting up in Canada, and so now we're already starting to sketch out what the stage is going to look like, talk about the set list a little, and what sort of things we want to add to it.
Well, and we're settling on the acts that are going to come out and be a part of that road tour. We can't make any announcements yet, but soon, just right around the corner. It's exciting though. I mean, live performance is our first love. It's what we were doing before we were doing interviews and writing songs, and so it's where we feel the most at home, and it's our recess, it's our playground, the stage, so we can't wait to build our own playgrounds. We're bossy all the time.
Bossy.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how much we get bossed around. I feel like we're great at follow the leader ourselves. We have a great road crew. We hear all over the place that, you guys have such a wonderful team, and we're really proud of that because you guys see our three faces, but there's like an army that makes this happen every day, and it's just really great to be out with people that you love, and again, they're all adopted parents at this point. I always give up first.
I was like, Kimberly got done first before us. I think Neil was next and I was dead last. But I remember whenever we decided or were contemplating whether or not we were going to do this, we actually got about 50 sheets of paper and signed them to see how long it would take. And it worked up to about a week, 2 weeks?
Yes,
Something
and
like that.
it wasn't necessarily the physical strength that waned first, it was, the brain. So at some point I was like, hey y'all, my name is Kimberly, because I couldn't remember how to spell my name anymore by the end of them. It was fun to do that. My goodness, well, Fat Bottom Girls is a staple these days.
Yeah.
But we're always working on mashups. We're like the kings of the mashup.
Yeah.
Trying to think something.
We're doing, we sing in our set right now, Dolly Parton's I Will Always Love You, so we pull that in.
Yeah.
We tie it with All Your Life. It's
Yeah.
always a cool moment.
It's great. I think there should be a CMA Fest survival kit with a rule book on how to survive. Bottle of water, of
Obviously
course.
bring an umbrella.
A beach towel, umbrella. But this is one of the most fun weeks of the year because literally people from all over the world come and celebrate their love of country music, and you get to feel that energy here. It's an exciting week.
Well, we've had the opportunity to play at many multi-genre award shows, and whenever you tell people in pop world or rock world, they're always shocked and intrigued by the idea of, all, country music fans coming to one place, and all of them talking about how they would love for something like that to take place in their world as well. So it feels really special and is truly unique to country music.
It was a very inspired grunt at the end of Done. But I do think it's actually because I busted the line before it that I was singing. And so I was just like, oh, I was frustrated with myself. So yes, we spent hours, we spent days over the arrangement of Done, hours recording it. That was a one-take wonder. And it is the one part of the song that everybody mentions.
Yeah, everyone loves it, so I think we're going to start a grunting contest online to see who has the best
That would
grunt.
be perfect for the fan party.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to add that last minute addition to the lineup.